when you look at the North Bay Battalion side of things, their victory over the Peterborough Petes in 6 games was incredible. Jack Lisson was the best goaltender in the OHL in round one. So how do the Bulldogs find a way to get pucks past Lisson? We know for the regular season it's not going to be easy. Bulldogs are going to have to take his eyes away. Easier said than done with a really good North Bay defense. Behind the benches, I think this is a matchup of, if not the two premier coaches in the OHL, two of Jay McKee and Ryan Holohan. And I know there's a friendship there. They've worked together with Team Canada internationally. They are two guys that are going to be behind NHL benches before too long. So watching the human chess match develop between those two guys and depth versus depth. And I know what I've said before in other places that, well, the North Bay Battalion are a really deep team, and people just look at the stat line. Do not only look at the stat line when it comes to the battalion. This is a deep and talented hockey club that spreads their scoring throughout 4 lines, just like the Bulldogs do. And yes, the names on the Bulldogs have been bigger nationally, but that doesn't mean anything when you get into a playoff series. So how does that play out when you're looking for matchups on both sides, when it starts in Brantford and when it goes to North Bay? What matchups do these coaching staffs want to pick? I think that's going to be key as this series goes along.
North Bay against Peterborough, it was a physical series. Almost every forecheck that the troops had in the offensive zone, they laid at least one big check. And that seemed like that was the name of the game from the coaching staff. Is Brantford expecting that physical of a series to continue from the Peterborough series?
Well, I think you have to, right? You know the way that the North Bay Battalion play. It's hard, fast, clean hockey. And that's why I think, again, there's so much respect between these two sides. They're going to be on you as soon as you have possession of the puck. And that's why the Bulldogs went out and acquired the names like Ben Danford and Zach Sandu to be able to handle that pressure in their own zone. They're going to have to move the puck quick and effectively on the breakouts. And again, another thing I've said in other places is that North Bay may have to take some pressure on in their defensive zone, but as soon as they can force a turnover, they've got the speed to go the other way. It's that same speed that becomes a problem on the forecheck. They force turnovers in the offensive zone. Bulldogs have to be quick and effective to move the puck quickly and know that you're going to have to take a hit to make a play.